What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I've been meaning to do this for a while now, just take you through a full practice day of my kind of routine. Now, my routine is never consistent. It's never the exact same thing that I do from the previous session, but there are a few key things that I do and I've seen helps me improve my game. And number one is just get loose. Get the body moving, get the back open up the hips. Usually I'm going into golfing with sore muscles because I still work out with weights. But getting movement and getting the body prepared to swinging as hard as I can is very important. So I do, back opening exercises, hip opening exercises, shoulder opening exercises, just getting everything nice and smooth. And once I feel good, I usually pick a range that has flags with distances that I can correlate with the shots of my clubs and my stock yardages. So what I normally start out is with like a wedge shot. So in this example, I pick my target. In this case, it's 85 to 95 yards. And I take my wedge and I take maybe 5 to 7 balls. And I just practice the same swing over and over, trying to hit the ball to the same spot. Maybe I'm trying to go for a certain spot on that green. Maybe I'm just trying to land it on the green and clear the distance that I'm practicing. But I'm happy if I'm on either way, going after that flag. I've found that while I'm on the range hitting balls, the most effective way I can practice my game and get better, and it correlates to the course, is practice like you're in course-like conditions. Like you're hitting an approach shot 90 yards to get on the green. Maybe you're trying to get up and down. So this has definitely helped my golf game, and I would definitely suggest it for someone who's a higher handicap like me, trying to get better at the game. So for our second target, using the same club, our sand wedge, and we're just going a little longer, so I really have to choke down on it to make it go 100, 110 yards. You can see I threw in a little shot tracer on these shots. This was kind of a fun exercise I did, trying to hit over this lake. And that flag over there is at least 100 to 110, the flag is. And it's at least 95, maybe 100 just to clear the water. So this is a really good exercise if you're playing par threes and you have to get over water. But I found, just like I said before, on course like situations, the more you put yourself into them, the better you're going to be in situations like that. Excuse me. Especially in situations where you're seeing water and you're scared. You don't know what to do. So on the practice days, my normal progression is my wedges. Starting at the high wedges, I usually play a 56 degree, but sometimes I pull out a 60. I have it in my bag. This time we pulled out a 50 degree as our second club of choice, and we're just picking a target. The 50 degree, I normally will hit between 115 to 125. And in this scenario, I'm trying to increase the distance since we're on the range. I'm trying to increase it to 130. So the target I chose was 125 to 135 yards. And that's what we're going for. So in the middle of this session, I actually realized I should probably have a mic on. So I went into the truck and grabbed my mic. Just makes the sound of the club and the sound of nature, everything around me better. So we still got the 50 degree in hand. It's actually one of my favorite clubs in the bag because I'm always in a certain situation between 90 to 150 yards out, especially on par fours. So it's really good for my game to practice being in distances that I normally will be on the golf course. On par fours, I normally will drive the ball 250 to 275, which will leave another 100, 150 and maybe some more. So the next progression is the 9-iron. And for the record, guys, this was just for today's session. This is not a consistent thing I do. Sometimes I pull out the pitching wedge. I go down to an 8-iron, then I go down to a 6-iron. I do not take every club in the bag and just go hack around the ball on the range. I've found it's no use to me. The best use I can have while I have time on the range is go through a swing progression like this and really just take my time. A lot of times I used to come onto the range like, oh, I have limited time. I need to rush through every single club, get as many shots in as I can, swing as many times as I can, and then I'll get better at golf. And with time, I learned that effective and thought out and prepared shots are better. You might not get as many reps as if you were just grabbing 100 balls and just trying to hack away at them, but the quality of the reps is what I'm looking for, and I've definitely seen it help my game a lot. So give it a try. I started to notice on the 9-iron as I was swinging I was starting to get a little tired. Just felt like I was kind of rushing through it, exactly what I was talking about not doing. But it's definitely good to recognize that while you're on the range. Take a break, take a breather, try to slowly come back to your swing, and you'll probably start hitting the ball better. So that was the 9-iron. I quickly jumped down to my 200-yard club, which is this 5 hybrid, and I only have a couple woods and hybrids in my bag. I have the 5 hybrid, and I have the 7 wood, and I have the 3 wood. The 3 wood I rarely take out because I hit my driver pretty well consistently. But in the fairway, if I need a 200-yard shot, it's either 7 wood or my 5 hybrid, and that's what I have out here right now. And I probably only hit 3 or 4 or 5 good ones. I might have hit maybe 7 or 8 total of this 5 hybrid, and then I felt comfortable knowing that I wasn't going to make progress with it, so I just jumped right to my 7 wood. Now this 7 wood is my favorite personal club in the bag. It's my most consistent club, as in I have the most confidence in it. I feel like I can take this 7 wood off any tee and find the fairway with it. Now that's just the confidence I have with it. It's really a 200 to 215 yard club consistently for me. So I play with it occasionally on par 4s, when I need to find a fairway, when the driver just isn't feeling good. And if you've ever played around with me, you know I use that club a lot on the course. Oh, that's so good. It's gonna go over those palms. Oh yeah. So the next club in the bag is the big stick. The crank driver, 10.5 degrees driver, is the only driver I have. And it's a consistent 250 yard plus club. Now I didn't get much footage with it today because I ran out of storage on the phone and I had to clear some so that I could get some putting and chipping as well. I really need to go into my phone and clear out old data and stuff so that I can keep filming and not have this issue when I get out on the course. So that's the struggle of a small content creator as you're getting started. You run into small issues like this. But the driver, like I said, it's a 250 yard plus, a consistent 250 yard club for me. It's not my most consistent club. Some days I feel like I can't miss a fairway, and other days I feel like I can't hit one. So it's definitely something you need to stay on top of. So that's it for the range, and now we head to the putting and chipping greens to work on our short game. Now, our short game is something that I can take pride in, that I excelled at a lot faster than I did hitting wedges, hitting long clubs, hitting driver. I felt like I feel like you can practice your short game in a lot of areas that you can't just go hit a golf ball, right? Just because of distances and controlling the ball. So a lot of times when I practice my wedge shots, my short game, I work on low, high, and mid shots. And I work around the green in different areas to put myself in course-like situations. Now, for purposes of this video, I did a lot of bunker work on this day. But generally speaking, I do at least 3 or 4 shots out of the bunker before I go play around in golf. I'd like to say I do more, but I don't. So we have finally arrived to the putting greens. You know the saying, drive for show, putt for dough. So putting is another thing I take very seriously, and it's probably my weakest point of my game at the moment. I will have at least 1 3-putt every round of golf that I play, maybe 2. So this drill that I'm doing right here I call it the 2-tee drill. I set up 1 tee, maybe 5 to 7 feet, and then directly behind it, one about 10 to 15 feet, maybe further. And I pick 1 pin, and I pick 4 different locations on that same pin, top, bottom, left, or right. And the point of this is just to get all the different angles of a hole on the putting green. You might be putting uphill or downhill or have different breaks. So I do this 2-tee drill almost every time I do a practice session. And I have to hit a certain amount of the putts in. Maybe it's 1 or 2 or 3 putts at each tee before I can move back to the next one. And I don't leave the green until I've hit all 4 locations. So 2 tees times 4 locations, you got a total of 8 spots that you have to hit a certain amount of putts before you move. Now, for purposes of this video, I didn't film all of it, but I just wanted to express to you what I do on the putting green. What an awesome shot having that American flag on the pin as I putt. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please drop a like. And as always, thanks for watching.